getting everyone settled in. Everybody calm down. They've been playing so well in the play-in stage. They've been playing well here right now in this series, and mostly just talking, just keep it up. Keep doing what you guys are doing. Have the confidence because you guys have obviously shown you can compete with the big boys. Let's get it underway. MOUZ Sports taking on I did it again. MOUZ taking on Vitality.
Right.
Third and final deciding map.
It'll always be MOUZ Sports to me.
On Nuke.
Maybe it's because they want to pick up a console team. They can't be MOUZ Esports anymore, you know?
Fair point.
Well, we're going to get aggressive early. Frozen already into the upper site through the huts. And shot in the butts because there was players on both sides of him as he gets taken down. ZywOo from above gets one. dupreeh and Apex contributes as well. And JDC is left working in through Squeaky with now nothing else to live for.
Yeah, great pistol round from Vitality. They shut down everything. Oh, JDC, you're even wrapped upon. They know exactly where you are. And you get nothing. Masuda finds the final frag. 2 for ZywOo in the round. And that's a 1-0 start for Vitality.
1-0 indeed on the CT side, and they're going to go with some MP9s to go along with the M4 and FAMAS. One of the FAMAS is brought out. Go ahead, Jason.
Now, one of the things we got to worry about here, I guess, in this, after 2 great maps, the fear is always that this third map isn't going to stand up to it, isn't going to deliver, and just yet another test for a MOUZ team that's already inexperienced together with this stand-in as well. On top of everything, how deep can the map pool go? You know, how competitive can you be on all 3 maps in this series?
Quick shots. dupreeh comes out to support. Oh, actually, there's a nade up on top of Silo. That's not bad. MBK's up there. There's a bit of damage onto him. That'll benefit the M4s as they get closer. Tapping, Apex, Frozen, torzsi both go down as a result of it, and he's looking now toward the red crate. And that's smoked off. Massive gap, though. ZywOo's got that covered. And they're still trying to find MBK up top. They'll get it. Nice shot, Apex.
Yeah, he's more than happy to take that battle. Dexter's playing the smoke. Isn't going to work. ZywOo gets the final pair of frags. 2-0 quickly for Vitality. And nothing comes from the investment from MOUZ. No kills yet for MOUZ, actually, in either round.
That's, yeah, absolutely true. Astralis Mully? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to go for an Astralis Mully. I don't think anyone on Vitality knows anything about Astralis' strat book.
Yeah, real unfamiliar. Masuda on ramp. Looking to see anyone over the flames. Tagged by the Deagle. Almost caught. There was an opportunity there. And Dexter is going to try and encroach, try and push up a bit closer. Nade keeps him at bay. And actually, there's some weird timings possible for Masuda to get caught off guard. Thankfully, he does have a teammate here. Apex has an off angle as well. And they're challenging. Dexter is going to go down first.
So far, the only. Now that's about to change. NBK, second time up on top of the silo. ZywOo makes short work of it this time. dupreeh has torzsi as well. That's with the MP9 on the upper site. Bomb still way back toward the entrance to the lobby, so not really a factor. And I don't know that it's going to get to that point either. With Frozen up above on a Deagle. JDC, the same weapon. Inside, still no kills at all for MOUZ. And I say it'll probably change. Nope, ZywOo's gonna get the same shot that he had onto Apex earlier in the round.
Still no kills for MOUZ yet on Nuke. JDC trying to change that. dupreeh just chilling with the SMG. He knows he's got him trapped, but Magus is gonna come peek from the other angle. It won't matter. dupreeh's got it. 3-0. In the favor of Vitality, and they don't need to upgrade anything. They're gonna have a lot of money to bring forward. ZywOo's gonna stay off the op for the moment, and a chance actually for him to upgrade for free. torzsi's gonna pick it up. So if Vitality can have a strong win here, it'll be interesting to see what they call as well with this SMG. If they want to push him up close outside, if they want to do some kind of a fast crunch towards lobby, a push into hut.
Yeah, dupreeh played in the front hut position with it last round, so see if that's gonna be the same. It looks like he's going up the ladder right now toward heaven, so I imagine it will be something of that style. Apex, this is always spotted, I think, absolute. No, he wasn't? Oh, no, the flash over. dupreeh gets a kill inside. That is the MP9. JDC up close. Presumably, in fact, through Squeaky.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Apex is the one lining up that flashbang that allows dupreeh, I think, through the Squeaky door that allows him to get the kill. ZywOo's going to chill here at the top of Secret Stairs. There are Molotovs to take care of his position to flush him out, but he's wisely kept a smoke in his back pocket. He's going to need it.
Would have been a huge play from Apex if he could have got the kill outside, but having to smoke himself off now, ZywOo will retreat down the secret stairs. The not-so-secret secret. torzsi, meanwhile, trying to find anything with the AWP. Pre-scoped in, looks at the trophy room, nothing there yet.
There's a tough off angle with the FAMAS. There's the shot, yeah, right into the AWP. That's huge. Look at Frozen's position. This is massive as well. I don't think Vitality, they've lost control, which is why we're seeing May just push in towards Squeak Door. Gotta be careful though, gets the dink, not the kill. That's brutal. dupreeh's up on top of Hut, and it's only a matter of time before Frozen finds him.
ZywOo climbing up the ladder will sneak, I was gonna say towards Squeaky and try and find the players, but MBK making noise behind him. Doesn't matter about not having kills prior to this round, Jason, because now they found all 5. And we get a round on the board for MOUZ Sports.
That's a really good win, and I mean a good job from MOUZ to really take advantage of the kills they got early on. Obviously killing Apex and Mini, who's setting up the flashbang for the push into Hut. That dupreeh finds the kill. You take out one of the outside players, and obviously you saw the second one gets forced down into secret by the Molotov at the top of the stairs. That was ZywOo, and all of a sudden you're MOUZ and you're saying, oh, we've got a giant opening outside, and Frozen completely takes advantage of it.
But it was very much a bonus round, as you mentioned, for the CTs. They're still not going to go for an AWP. They could have dropped one over to ZywOo, but they will be all on rifles this time. No MP9 for dupreeh. He's still the one that plays toward the huts. Has Magisk to his left and Apex as well toward Mini, but the smoke screen down. Apex needs to be very careful of his position at this point, as they're all going to walk toward the stairs. Frozen, in fact, also just holding the big garage if they try and rotate in behind those smokes. And now's the rotation. Now Apex drops down the vents.
Everyone needs to be careful. ZywOo, I saw one make his way in towards Big Garage. But yeah, who's actually down low? Apex in the control windows. ZywOo still ready and waiting, trying to find this lurker. Frozen biding his time, but ZywOo has not really moved. Apex gonna give it a look, gonna give it a glance. He's lucky to have his life. Drops some Molotov. They can wrap around the bomb site, and ZywOo finally finds Frozen. 2-man advantage.
That's actually impressive that they were able to slow it down so well with Apex being the only one downstairs, because Masuda was about to leave ramp, but now he doesn't have to. Apex getting MBK. He's still just going to be in a position to peek if they get into the lower site, which is now. Apex gone, Masuda's on the move, and he'll hover from the right side. Looks control doors, sees nothing. He's worried about someone coming close through the windows of the control room. Meanwhile, bomb planted safely behind the silo, and torzsi starts to look in the direction we mentioned, and safely gets back inside of decontamination to hold off the back stairs. That'll buy space. Dexter, goes down. As he got aggressive, there was no peek out from the CTs. torzsi back inside of the site, has both sides to play off of, but 2 players staring him down. They will get the kill and the retake.
Well, there's that free op if they want it. You mentioned they didn't pick up the AWP in the previous round. They didn't buy it for this one, so ZywOo actually ignores it as well. Upgraded to an AK-47, 4-1. Nicely done from Vitality. This time handling the rotations very well. This time helped out as well. Magus gets a kill through the smoke at door to open things up, and they're able to handle outside with ease. 3-round lead. Plant gives some extra money over to MOUZ, so they can't choose to buy in the next round, and I believe they're going to be calling a timeout. Talking things over. torzsi has 6,200. He can go back to the AWP. They can get at least 3 AK-47s if they want it, depending on who wants utility. Still a pretty decent buy early on in this game, in this half of Nuke. 3rd map.
Sorry. Sometimes I forget that I'm doing a job.
8 kills on ZywOo to start this map.
Not bad. Yeah, good to see him rolling, because he was incredible on Vertigo. We talked about that, but he was not quite. Look, he's still good. Let's be honest, but not quite the same influence on.
He's got 70 kills so far across 2 maps.
Yeah, okay, so he still drops it. That's crazy, because he got 40 on the first. He still drops a 30, and I'm like, not that great.
Yeah, it was quiet. We'll say that, especially compared to Vertigo. I know what you mean, because I remember looking at the scoreboard when he was at like 24, 25 kills, and I was like, oh, damn, he's there.
Yeah, he's actually gotten, like, it's kind of like, and he's the player he's always compared to. It's like Simple. We're always like, that was not a great game for Simple. And then you press tab, he's still top frag, and you're like, oh, huh.
They just get their,
He just hasn't had an ace every second round this time.
I just refer to it like they just collect their tax, right? They get their, like, 1 every round. Yep. And that's just going to add up as it goes. Got to pay the ZywOo tax. Apex, narrow angle at distance. Oh, he spots one across, I believe. Slow to react, didn't take a shot, but he does move out of danger. MOUZ take a bit of a risk getting frozen established in Big Garage with no smokes. No smokes to use for the whole round. 3 rifles, 2 AKs and a Galil. Oh, what timing for dupreeh. That's huge. That's huge. That's even bigger. The extremities have been shut down.
Dexter trying to do what he can with the Deagle. He'll sneak in from the annex position, and he actually gets Magisk straight in the temple. Frozen, meanwhile, though, still lurking around outside with that AK, is now going to support the attempts of trying to wrap around to heaven. And
25 seconds.
Here. Did you see his elbow? He did that time. But they each know the other is there, and torzsi has the AWP for the play. They're even going to go by heaven. They're going to ramp. ZywOo's already downstairs, needs to be aware of this. I do believe dupreeh has also come down from the vents. And they're on the AKs as ZywOo opens the door and shows Dexter the exit. But it's dupreeh that gets frozen back to really drive the round home. 3 seconds, AWP is lost, and it's another round for Vitality.
That's tough. That's actually not even a bad effort for MOUZ considering what they came into it with to bring it into a 3-on-3 and just lose out at the end. A little bit of a bummer, 5-1. Good round from Vitality, getting aggressive where it's needed. Even this kill doesn't really matter a whole lot. A nice shot from Dexter. Even the kill from torzsi doesn't matter too much. Time is just too low. And without a smoke to block off one of the sides, one of the doors, there's just not enough cover provided to get that bomb planted in time. 3 Deagles, 2 P250s. It's a full house of upgraded pistols.
Full house. Rip Bob Saget.
Oh, too soon.
Masuda. Shots back out. Gets 2, but that's all. Apex was there to support. We can see him rotating back in for the ladder position, the turnpike. Yeah, I'd trade him for the Olsen twins any day.
Frozen with the P250. Just looking to pick up the bomb. Ooh, not going to be able to land anything. A little bit of damage on Apex. 5-round lead for Vitality's defense. Looking to close this map out as soon as possible. We got a chance to chat a little bit with dupreeh between maps.
Yeah.
Chuckling a little bit about the MOUZ issues.
Yeah, he gave me the finger.
Basically just saying it's going to be a long night. They've already played 3 overtimes. This series has gone on for quite some time, and you can see it in that face right there. Second timeout taken by MOUZ. Energy starting to dwindle. Focus perhaps starting to dwindle.
You get deep in these series, right? And it's the small things that can change the energy. I mean, even at the end of the last game, I was feeling peppy. I was up. I was on my feet. We were going at it. We just ate some food because it's dinner time, and we've got to get it into us at some point so we don't starve. And you can feel my body's, suddenly breaking down different chemicals and gets a little more tired. It's the same thing for these guys. It's the slight changes. It takes a bit to get back into things. It was dumplings. It said on the sign. It was stop arguing.
Those are pierogies. 6-1.
They were dumplings, you dummy.
Here we go. Back into it. Frozen and torzsi outside. Taking it slow. Oh, ZywOo. So many liberties being taken by Vitality at the moment. They're really testing the focus of this young MOUZ team. Taking options away from them. Frozen's down to 2 HP. ZywOo's still seeing nobody on top of the ladder, but he still controls it, hopping off at the last second. Apex gets 1 as well. That's the nade to clean up a 2 HP Frozen. And again, a 5-on-3.
dupreeh with the nade at the ready, just jumping.
Gotta be careful with that one.
Yeah, that jump's a bit difficult. Like, I actually like that he was bouncing off the door frame before because it keeps his head as a smaller target. You can still see. Look at torzsi. There you go. Now he's exactly that. He bounces off the apex. If he goes for the full jump right there,
it's when he's jumping back. It's not the full jump. It's the fact he's getting caught in the ceiling.
That's that one was that was bad too.
He's freezing at the peak of his jump. Ooh, spicy. NBK, 1 kill in the round, gonna come in through mini. No one is really in the upper bomb site itself. Thankfully, the bomb is down low. So NBK's mostly just a fake, and how do you deal with this position? dupreeh up top.
Oh, he sees the feed.
Was ZywOo actually burned himself? I think he burned himself with the Molotov. It doesn't matter either way. There's no chance torzsi can win this. Masuda puts him down.
Why ZywOo? He's laughing at, oh no, oh God.
Burned himself or fell, he did something. Probably a fall.
I saw the skull and crossbones. Yeah, maybe he did the, like,
World Crater.
Yeah, off the rafters, you jump. He was downstairs already, so I don't know how he would have done that. Maybe we'll get a replay. Oh, okay, this is Apex.
Ooh. Nice.
It's pretty good, actually. It's quite a long throw.
That was a beauty. Good kills from Masuda to close it out. 6-1. MOUZ still struggling to find success. They've already used 2 timeouts as well, and I you know, at what point, tough call to make.
That was the timing from ZywOo. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, yeah, I was just at what point do you just say we have to just start burning these timeouts just to put rounds on the board? Yikes.
Tags him. Apex is up close as well with the M4 trying to find the shot toward the silo. And the head shows again. It's MBK. It's the scout. It's menacing. Don't overcommit to it. So ZywOo is going to back off instead. But the smokes are sufficient. They actually have access toward the stairs. Apex trying to do what he can to get an angle and finds a gap in it. The smokes now start to fade, and Dexter's left in the open. ZywOo still can't hit the shot from heaven. He'll rotate around, likely head down the ramp. He does get JDC, excuse me, so fair enough. He still finds a kill. There you go, right?
Yep.
Oh, look, ZywOo missed. He's having a bad round. Still gets his kill.
What's the call? He's coming over to elbow, and he's telling Masuda to start dropping down to attend to the lower bomb site since the smoke wall was good, as you said, and did allow MOUZ to cross towards Secret. So a shift. And everything's covered. Masuda just chilling, ready and waiting. 2 players left, torzsi and Frozen.
Door open, easy shot. Masuda comes back out, removes Frozen faster than an episode of the Joe Rogan Experience as he gets taken out of the round. It's 8-1. And Vitality looking a little more convincing this time, I think. But it is Nuke CT side. It's just the small things. Mousesports can get back into this, start to accumulate some rounds, and it's guns for them to do so now.
It's Vitality looking good, and also I think they came into this like just with mentally and with a philosophy of just challenging and getting up in their face. We've seen a lot of pushes in towards lobby. We've seen a lot of fighting outside and not being scared, not shying away from those battles. So I think they're just doing a good job of just, you know, committing to the game plan that they came into this map with. For MOUZ, maybe coming into this a little bit flat.
torzsi,
grueling maps.
Well, torzsi as well is still looking somewhat impressive at 5 kills, leading the way. Everyone else with 2 except JDC, the stand-in sitting at 0 and 9 right now, so he's struggling to get going. Let's see if that changes in this round. Look at this angle from ZywOo. They're really focusing that silo now, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Masuta's gonna get tested. MBK gonna turn the corner. Oh, he missed that. He didn't see it. He didn't see it. And ZywOo gets caught. He's the one that's punished first. Masuda is punished afterwards, and the lower bomb site is open for the taking. There's money. They can go for this. We'll see what Megas can get him. MBK gonna top out a flashbang. It tags him. Double kill. Oh, what a spin! Megas saves the day. Bomb hits the deck, and there's nobody else from MOUZ here to recover it. That's incredible.
Dexter's going to do what he can to recover it, but it's all falling apart now. The experience of Vitality and the time potentially to warm up into this event, given that this is day 1 for them, is starting to pay off. dupreeh closes out on Frozen, and we have a 9-1 scoreline in favor of Vitality. You did say to dupreeh, hey, maybe try and close it out in regulation this time.
Yeah. Well, everyone's helping out to get to that goal. That's so nuts from Megas. This transfer is ridiculous. This entrance, the double entrance of MBK is beautiful, and Megas rips it out of his hands. Whoop.
What is this viewpoint?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Playing Gears of War?
Yeah, we like it. Makes you feel like you're there.
I was there, Jason.
The smell of gunpowder and freedom.
All right, America, calm down. I know those 2 things go hand in hand for you guys, guns and freedom, but not everyone agrees with you, okay? I'm just saying.
Oh, baby. Ooh, blinded. Still does a little bit of damage. dupreeh gonna push up. Oh, he wants to fight. They're putting so much pressure on MOUZ. Like, MOUZ doesn't feel comfortable with anything that they're doing at the moment because Vitality's just always in their face. And this is so tough to deal with, and it's knocking MOUZ completely out of their game. Opening kill goes to Megas. ZywOo finds an up kill outside, and this one is slipping away quickly from MOUZ. Not just the round, the map, and the series.
dupreeh with a clean first, second to follow up, and a third with just enough bullets before he has to reload or potentially click the wrong button, and he gets 3 as a result, 10-1. Oh, they're all having a great time over there.
That's the scariest sound, is when everyone's laughing. 3rd timeout taken from MOUZ.
It is scary, because normally when I hear people laughing in my life, they're laughing at me.
Yeah, that's true. Nice triple. Just the amount of multi-kills right now coming up from Vitality. They're stringing them together real well. Hasn't been really anything close. Outside of that 4th round that MOUZ won, none of these rounds... MOUZ has not yet had a round where they've gotten more than 2 kills, except for the round they won. Like, there's just not a whole lot of production coming out. 0 kills on JDC, 2 on Dexter, 2 on Frozen, 4 on NBK, 5 on torzsi. Fragging is just is not happening right now. I like I said, I don't think it's necessarily anything having to do with MOUZ coming into this necessarily flat, maybe a little bit, but I think more than anything, it's just Vitality's been in their face. They're taking everything away from MOUZ that they want to do. It's a really good CT side so far from Vitality. ZywOo, oh, he wants to play. He's got a kill. Blind, it doesn't matter.
Not yet, at least. ZywOo dropping back down the stairs to change his angle. Apex is going to try and support the door. Squeaky door, that is. From the main entrance, ZywOo continues to be forced off of it. Wants the M4s to now have to rotate outside and cover off for him, but Apex Flash doesn't quite have the position yet. Smokes aren't down, it's an open shot. Thankfully he gets Dexter, but torzsi's right there to respond.
Still, look at what it's cost to get this kind of control outside. Oh, good frag from NBK, that was huge. That's the equalizer. 2 players down for MOUZ and running out of utility. 1 flash, 1 Molotov for the rest of the round. Molotov on JDC in this position. And they're going to be aware of the possibility. Masuta, is he going to go clear it? And NBK's got that as well. A little bit too eager. A little bit too curiosity. Killed the cat. I was trying to do a whole thing there, and it really messed up.
Why would you kill a cat, Jason? I don't know if I support you as a human anymore. Just kidding, I never did. Magisk takes down JDC. ZywOo has torzsi, and Magisk will get NBK as well.
It just doesn't matter. All right, that's a war cry.
Apex is back, just in case anyone was wondering.
Yeah. So is Magisk.
What if we do it back? Do you think they could hear us? Would it confuse him? Would he be like, wait, what?
I don't think so.
No? All right.
I think the viewers of us doing that right into their ears might be a little...
I don't care about the viewers.
Might be a little...
They don't matter.
Little... Just such a unique human being.
I love it. I'm here for it.
Human being.
Yeah, I'm here for it, 100%.
All right, outside, spam through from Apex. And Magisk, none of it connects. Frozen has gotten across real quick. Oh, that's just unreasonable. Stop it.
You cut that out, sir.
What are they supposed to do?
I don't know, maybe that, maybe that. A little more of this. Take a look at that. Frozen, shot ZywOo down, and it will be the secret access from the stairs. Masuta's rotated early, come off the ramp position to get down below and help. And that partly in response, or with respect, I should say, to loss of his teammate. But this is indeed Apex getting NBK back, catching them up before they can rotate. I was going to say Magisk has also come down the ramp, so that everyone is there. They have the information. Now torzsi has Masuta, though. So Magisk does still have pressure on him in this position. He's gotten through a window that was previously broken, not made noise, knows the plant's going down, but can't find the second player. And that might make things a little bit awkward.
Well, they should know JDC's coming late. dupreeh's watching for it. He heard him running on the rooftop, so JDC's going to go down no matter what. There it is. All on Frozen. Stuck in dark. 1 versus 3. Flashbang comes in, leaping out. Magisk goes wide, and it's all over. 12-1.
And I think Magisk, remember, he didn't shoot at the planter. He knew there was another player that came through the doors and went forward, so they had a pretty good inclination to look in that direction.
What a shutdown this is. What an incredible reset between maps. Vitality. They've had a grueling battle, these 2 teams, for 2 maps, and Vitality's had enough of it. 11-round lead. You don't come back from these.
Well, yeah. This is old school Nuke, right?
Yeah, it really is. At the moment, it feels like it. Yeah, tough. It's got to be tough as well on the coach on the in-game lead on Dexter for MOUZ. What do you call? Where do you go? Even when you get advantages, last round, just Apex just randomly was able to pick someone off through smoke with just some odd spam, no real indication. Everything's just going against you. I think the one thing we haven't seen yet that could be, I mean, just a relatively simple thing to execute, just some kind of, their go-to upper exec.
There hasn't been any execs, really. That's a massive gap. NBK, meanwhile, is going to try and make something up against Masuta, who, by the way, is 10-6. Make it 11-6, keeping up quietly with everyone else. And that's your ramp player who's hardly been challenged. They can't get by. There's just no way through this defense right now. Even the outside smokes, we've seen ZywOo shutting it down. We've seen Apex battling it. They get towards the stairs, the rotations. I mean, it just seems like Vitality's one step ahead at every point right now from MOUZ Sports. Even the round where they wrapped outside and got into the ramp position.
Yeah.
And there's only been 3 bomb plants, including the round that was won from MOUZ. So 2 of them defused. The rest of them haven't even come that close. torzsi might make it a better chance this time, though, as he gets MBK back. dupreeh on the... Yeah, all right, cool.
What were you thinking?
Sorry about that, guys.
Smoke comes down at just the perfect moment. Great timing. It had, I mean, just no indication Apex would have been there. Frozen, left in a 1 versus 3, and he's shut down as well.
Right, I love it.
There was a lot of conversation when this team kind of came together of like, what happens if things go wrong? Because we know like Apex can get frustrated, we know Vegas can get frustrated. Well, it's just fun seeing when everything's going right, and they both get into it.
Yeah, absolutely. No, and you know, the communication was one thing I talked about. ZywOo, look, I did an interview with him. He speaks better English than he would have you believe.
Happened quick, yeah.
He's fine. Masuda is a little less actually proficient, I would say, of the 2 of them in the language, but it seems to be working for them so far.
ZywOo gonna get aggressive because why the hell not? Just wants to have a little bit of fun.
Girls just want to have fun, Jason.
Yep, and he's gonna be able to get one around this. Oh, maybe not. He missed his first chance. Follows up with a second, running out of bullets. He's got a little bit more damage on NBK.
Oh,
that's what Apex pounces, and he's gonna have 2 more.
Man, the animation. I thought he wasn't done the reload. I thought he was actually 1 step ahead of himself, but makes it work. Gets 2. Frozen now finds himself against 3. And, well, that's over already as well. Magisk closing it out, 14 to... All right, I'm going to say nothing. That's going to send us to break.
Sounding French I've ever heard.
We'll see you after the break.
One small door? Yes, small door.
I have small. No, I'm dead.
I'm full blind.
Main
One
dead.
out. Nice. One out. One on side. Wait.
Okay.
Oh,
That's it.
yes. Right. No.
No.
I think.
No. What?
I think he was main, no?
That's it.
Nice. Good shot.
I heard him.
I did it.
I'm so confused.
Yes,
same.
I think I have to go into hot.
That has had 3 overtimes over the first 2 maps. And poor MOUZ Sports, the team that is being rebuilt, has a stand-in, has very young players looking to make a new start. They've had the wind taken completely out of their sails, I think, Jason.
Yeah, they've had, I mean, not only the wind taken out of their sails, I think they've had their sails torn up. The entire mast has been knocked over and burning on the deck of the ship. It's all gone wrong.
I think it has. Yeah, no, the pirates are in the waters now. Sharks in the waters, they're circling. What other cliches can
Walk
we
the
say?
plank?
That? Yeah, oh, dude,
Something about that?
I'd walk the plank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. 14-1. And I think you could tell from some of those clips that Vitality is having a great time right now. I don't know if you're going to be able to stop a team that is just feeling it like this. Dropping down. A lot of space, a lot of respect being given by Dexter. He's the only one down here behind the silo.
Oh, ZywOo's been removed. torzsi's trying to take the torch, I think. I'm the new young guy with the AWP as well, brah. Oh, wow. Beating the nade, but not to the shot. NBK was ready for that rush from Apex.
That's ambitious. That's ambitious, going straight up the ladder at the USP, and Magisk is the only one in ramp room with the bomb. He's going to push downstairs, but Dexter's gotten into some safety, so, I mean, Magisk has to just kind of go for it before any of his teammates can arrive, and there's no reason he should be able to find a kill in the site.
He's going to wait, I think. He's going to hold just to let dupreeh try and get outside, but he's nowhere near this. dupreeh is like, he could have potentially wrapped ramp and
He wants the
gone with
P2
him.
Viddy.
Is that the whole reason he's gone outside, Jason? Is that the whole reason he hasn't gone the same way as his teammate?
I think so. You got to have some kind of a weapon. You got to do something that's going to give you a kill.
He's making a lot of noise, and immediately torzsi is going to hear that and start to walk in from the garage above, as well as relay that information downstairs. He is behind the door. That's actually a pretty sneaky little spot. torzsi's there. Now they'll peek and sandwich. dupreeh gone. Magisk, information as to where one is, opens the door up, gets one, tries to snap it back. torzsi's got to hit the shot. He can't. Magisk, Glock to work, but 1 HP to find 2 players. Fakes the bomb plant with 15 seconds. Knows they're going to be peeking out from decontamination side. And he's removed. So we get a second round for MOUZ.
I think if this is a closer game, he goes for the plant. He wanted the highlight reel at the end. 3 bullets in the chamber, and he went for it. 14-2, pistol round for MOUZ. NBK loves this game of whack-a-mole.
I love how he even heard them going back down the ladder. Like, the guy didn't jump off the ladder, he walked back down.
Yeah,
So NBK's like, all right, I'll just peek you.
Heard each and every step of the ladder. 3 kills in the pistol for NBK.
Pew, pew, pew.
That's way more powerful pew than that.
Man, lasers are powerful, Jason. Doesn't matter what noise they make.
All right, smoke wall in front of Mini. Vitality's gonna creep up close behind it. They've fully invested in this. Deagle armor. ZywOo just making sure no one's peeking around the edge of that smoke. Just a little warning shots from torzsi.
Did do damage to Masuda.
Just a tiny bit.
Ooh, that sounded more menacing. That was a deep pew.
Ooh, there it is, right in the gap. dupreeh goes down. Good shot from Masuda. Oh, even better shot from Apex. Oh boy. Hold onto your butts.
Why? Why am I holding my butt? I want to hold your butt. Well, NBK, now aware of things getting a little bit awkward, is going to try and peek out from main entrance. NBK gets the kill and no swing. I thought Masuda might have been close enough and just as well to maybe get a kill in response, but ZywOo has that M4 picked up. He only gets 1. NBK is out, but JDC is there to respond, and now they at least have the lower sight, smoke down, plant inside of it.
Oh, this is brutal. If he can get this bomb planted, Dexter turns the corner, spams it a little bit late. He does get the dink. Oh, but he can't get the feet as they run past into the door. 2v2 post-plant.
No need to close that off. He knows he's done the damage, but the high HP player still alive in this as Magisk has lost his teammate. His teammate did well to get Dexter down to 10 in the meantime, and he's actually gone to where he's just cleared. They're going to go back. They have to wrap it around. He's got to hit the shots. No, the Deagle, no. It's deprived him, and he gets caught in the corner. ADC gets the kill.
Oh, dear.
Where doth thy bullets go?
Where did they go? Oh, God bless. Plant goes down. Almost there for Vitality. They almost just stole it away. 14-3, MOUZ Sports saying it.
Yeah, I did hear it. dupreeh said we can buy again.
We can buy again, yeah.
Yeah, why not? Let's just keep throwing money at this.
I mean, you don't buy fully into it, right? You go for those half deagles again. You bring those out one more time.
I mean, it's 14-3.
Yeah, but this is how you let a team get some momentum and get back into
100%.
If you just snap by whatever force buy rifles you can actually afford, so just...
I think they should just press the auto buy button every round now.
Ooh.
For the rest of the game.
That'd be a fun game to play. Deagle's ringing out. I think Frozen heard the Deagle shot and he's like, hell no. I want nothing to do with it.
Dexter spots out his shoulder. Is he aware that there's one player closer? It doesn't matter. He's not going to commit to the peek. He'll back off. Masuda can't get the angle. So Apex up above on the silo now with his Deagle in hand, trying to find a long shot from way downtown.
From downtown!
Like Richard Westbrook.
Oh, that would have been sweet.
It didn't happen, though.
Did you say Richard Westbrook?
Isn't he like, didn't he just break the record? Was that him?
Russell.
Whatever, basketball's not a real sport anyway. Dexter just tapping away, gets tapped back. dupreeh with the kill, but losing 2 of his teammates at the cost, will now try, with the bomb in his hand, to work toward the ramp because Magisk was downstairs. He does do a good job. He's gotten torzsi down, but unfortunately he's left alone in a 1-on-3. He's going to change his mind about ramp. He wants to go back instead toward the lobby and see if he can find someone else rotating on the map.
One more kill would be great. Look at the money situation for MOUZ. Any kill there would have been really painful for MOUZ to take. dupreeh's had an incredible series. Obviously, if you look at the stat board, I think ZywOo is going to be the first eye-popping numbers you see, but dupreeh's been doing great. 17 and 6, so fair play. Everyone from Vitality on this map is playing really well.
To be fair, Jason, Richard Westbrook is actually a better athlete.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a British racing driver that was signed with Porsche for a while.
Did you know that before you Googled it?
I did. I realized that's why I said it. I had to Google it because I couldn't remember if he was a Porsche factory driver or just a Pro-Am, but he is a factory driver. But that's why it came to mind.
It's phenomenal information.
You're welcome.
Jeopardy one day is going to ask that question.
No, they're not.
Here we go. dupreeh shut down through the flames. He tried to catch it with a flashbang. Misuta's going to use the space, though, and step in. SMG's having a tough time. NBK chimes in. ZywOo gets a double. He's traded off by Frozen, and Frozen keeps hold of the bomb site before Mega steps up.
Actually, I'm wrong. He was Porsche. He's now Corvette factory racing.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we have that clarified.
Yeah, anything else you want to know?
I didn't want to make that mistake in the future.
No, I wouldn't either. Jeez. Well, it's not much to report in that round either. 14-5. We will give some credit to MOUZ Sports for buying themselves some time in this game. And speaking of buying, Vitality not going to be doing a lot of that in this round either. As the guns were not successful last time around, they'll hold on to Deagles this time, a Tech 9 for Masuda, and a P250 for Apex.
For those coming and tuning in, maybe having set your alarm earlier for the FaZe Liquid game that's coming up next right after this series. This map is concluded. This one is going a bit long as we've had 3 overtimes. This grueling matchup, but Vitality looking to make short work of it here. MOUZ putting up some final resistance.
Frozen with the opening shot, though. Gonna give his position away. dupreeh, lovely entrance on the Deagle, but JDC and torzsi are ready for that. Masuda removed. Magisk gonna 1-on-4. Starts off toward hell. Sees the backside.
Ooh,
lovely shot.
I'd love to have had that Deagle about 3 rounds ago.
Yeah, absolutely. AK picked up now. Bomb's still down in the upper position at the squeaky doors, so that's still going to be a problem for him.
There's just too many angles to look for here. If there is some kind of like miscommunication, although I believe NBK has this angle towards outside at the front of the hut, so JDC won't be exposed. NBK will be first contact. Magus does have armor, so aim punch won't be a thing. He can handle the fight with 94 HP. But he wants to go into this first one just contact. No point in using the flashbang before he makes contact.
Funny Mike, oh, for the nothing wall bang, but MBK gets the shot, crouched down, missed the second bullet that would have been death dealt to him as he had only 19 HP remaining at the end of the exchange. 14-6 is MOUZ Sports again, buying some time. And now things will get, I think, a little bit tighter on the Vitality side. They'll have to purchase the weapons and be a little bit more careful about spending going forward. All AKs.
Also, I think you're going to start seeing them buckle up and be a little bit more serious moving forward. This isn't a situation where you want to let MOUZ start feeling like they have any chance of really, truly coming back into this. And I know I'm saying that it's still very, very far off, still 8 rounds behind. But all of a sudden, if MOUZ Sports catches up, they're sitting at 9, 10 rounds, they're within striking distance, and they start feeling a little bit better about things. NBK's got the opening kill. And there goes another one through the smoke.
Yeah, okay, all right. We've actually might have something here in this half if it's, you know, it's one thing when they're fooling around, dupreeh saying, oh, we can keep buying, but now they're actually getting shut down at every juncture. Or ZywOo gets to trade onto Frozen, that's back towards CT. Gives him a bit to work with outside, but as we can already see from the X-ray, torzsi's down below, and they're both heading in that direction, and torzsi's AWP has been mighty impressive. Too slow on the peak, too quick on the trigger. Down goes Masuda, and it's ZywOo on an AK against the AWP. Does he swap to it? Does he have that much gall? 1-on-3, he's going to stay on the AK, heads toward the site, aware of the rotations from ramp, but they aren't there yet, so he'll take advantage of that and plant the bomb. In this position, you could see him go for an up, potentially gets him behind blue box just in time. Dexter, not able to see him, he spots him in return, goes for the peek, but they both doubled up. They were slow about it. JDC, though, makes no mistake tapping away.
That was tough. He had to get aggressive and try and find a fight, trying to be able to give himself some kind of safety, some way to isolate the last 2. Op is recovered by NBK, and MOUZ have their 7th. Starting this round out in a 5-on-2 with the opening kills. A team ace for MOUZ as well. Everyone gets one.
See in the background as well, the 2008 champions of the IEM events was MOUZ Sports back in the 1.6 days. Was Godby on the team in 2008, or was he just after that?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you.
Okay, well.
That was during one of my like rare 4-year sabbatical from esports.
What for?
University.
Oh. See, I dropped out of university to play games, so there you go.
I played games in university. 14-7.
I didn't actually do that.
Masuta, ooh, heavy lean towards ramp room. Dexter's gonna be under some pressure. Molotov that he can just drop down as soon as he spots anyone. There's the sound cue, and it stops everyone. Vitality, all 4 of them just said, nope.
Smoke's on top of it. Now that does mean the utility at ramp has been depleted.
Yeah, but torzsi's playing on the ground, so I mean, when that smoke timer is gonna come and fade away, Dexter might wanna call torzsi over just in case.
MBK downstairs as well has secret covered off if they go by. So torzsi, you're right, could rotate that direction, but he's not. He's actually getting more aggressive at CT.
Just covering outside, making sure nobody can wrap. NBK's watching secret, so he doesn't have to worry about the cross so much. torzsi just the angle towards mid. Upper execute incoming. Or towards mini, excuse me.
Molotov execution covers the roof. Down below, though, MBK here's the drop, has the bomb, but Masuta's gonna take that back immediately. Now you'll see Dexter rotate. Now you'll see torzsi cover the ramp. And JDC, still upstairs, is held at bay, Frozen with him. They can't rotate because Apex was in the doorway, but Frozen has that kill now. That will give access to the vents yet again, and it's a 2 versus 4 that has been slowed down tremendously. With 20 seconds left, Vitality are gonna be desperate to plant the bomb, trying to bait out shots from Dexter, and all that does is actually serve death to Masuta. Masuta is actually, despite being gone, giving Magisk a chance to get in. 9 seconds, smoke down. He could have maybe gone for the plant inside of it, but he's gonna go for kills instead. This round's over, 4 seconds, and it's gonna go to a kill for JDC.
All right, getting spicy. I mean, NBK gets down the vents. He only goes 1 for 1, but he kills the bomb carrier. That actually takes time for Vitality to recover.
That's real frustration now.
Yeah, it's fair. This is why, you know, I mentioned, like, you don't want to let them come all the way back into this. And remember, I mean, this Vitality team, despite the fact they have all these big names and they had a good time at Blast and they looked good, and we have a lot of fun watching them because of the antics of Apex, still a new team. Still going to hit struggles and obstacles like this and have to learn how to work through them as a unit and as a team. It's not easy to do on the fly. 14-8.
Oh. torzsi unable to collect the kill with the AWP, gets tagged down to 36. Single AK for ZywOo.
24 kills on ZywOo, leading the way for Vitality.
That puts him at 94 for the series. Make that 95.
Fair play, Hero AK-47. What can it deliver? Magisk has thrown out 1 smoke and he's able to cross towards Secret. No one down low. Actually, Vitality have a huge advantage here. Magisk, if you get 1 kill coming out of the vents, that would be huge. Spots the leg, gets 2 tags, NBK survives with 15 HP. Apex follows up down the vents for this flank. He's gonna get a frag here. Surely finds it. That's an M4 in hand. Bomb is in the lower bomb site. So is JDC, who controls. It's a 3-on-3 post plant.
Bit of tags through the doorway. That'll make things difficult as JDC now doesn't have that same confidence to peek back out through the door.
Oh dear.
Ticking Frozen dupreeh. That was a great chance to cut off the rotation, to cover off the entire ramp position. Masuta instead is actually gonna have to transfer. Goes from the silo around to the other side. Masuta's got Frozen as well, and torzsi, he's limited by the smoke. Throws away his AWP and realizes, wait, I'm gonna need that actually. No other guns available. This should be map point for Vitality. Finally, they get around on their T side. And it's torzsi that falls last.
Took him forever, but look who delivered it. ZywOo, when they needed the impact the most, you call the number of your star player, put an AK-47 in his hands, deagles on everyone else. He gives you an instant opening on Dexter. That is a beautiful shot, and a good job following it up. Vitality, 15-8, 7 chances to close out this series, and go have a well-deserved sleep.
Or drink, and then a sleep. dupreeh, Hut, but flames at his feet will not dare walk through those. Apex.
Oh, look at the money. I didn't even notice that. Look at the economy in MOUZ. That's nasty.
That Molotov actually did spread quite a bit because dupreeh's down to 32. But you're right, yeah, this is breakpoint.
2 5.7s. Well, it's not even the breakpoint. It's just the fact that they only have the 5.7s on 2 players. Light utility on some of the other ones. Advanced position from Dexter, though, is pretty nice.
Dexter 5-7 on an off angle. I mean, I say breakpoint, they lose, it's over. So it really is breakpoint still in many different ways, Jason. But you're right. Frozen's got Magisk. That will at least give the start to MOUZ. Dexter is not going to be known to be there. Apex trying to get the wall bang inside of the mini position. Can't do it. ZywOo now again on the AK looking for that same shot though, as they've had to move it. He's able to freely walk in, that smoke's down. They're not going to expect this. Does he get spotted? Gun barrel showing, they see it. NBK with the kill. Pistol to get both Masuda and ZywOo, and Dexter pushes through with his 5-7, and it's now 15-9.
Well, they rattled off the start of this half with 7 in a row. They need 7 more, or they need 6 more in a row, 7 in a row total to close out if they want to force overtime. I'll just have to do it all over again. No more mistakes for MOUZ Sports. MOUZ. Just MOUZ.
Just, yeah, good try though.
Just MOUZ.
They're gonna write you a letter soon.
I've got
cease and desist.
2 decades of muscle memory going against me.
I don't think your brain has muscles, Jason. Just, sorry to let you know.
Whatever it's called.
Smooth brain, Jason.
2 decades of habits.
Okay, sure.
My brother played for MOUZ Sports.
What was your brother's name again?
Shut up.
It's just, for those who don't know, his brother's name was Hare. I find it ironic.
As in the animal.
Yeah, but still ironic. 15-9. And yes, it is series point as the HUD suggests, but it's been that way. Actually, it has only been that way now for 1 round, but it's been a pretty one-sided scoreline that should have been closed out, I think, a little bit sooner for quite a while. And Vitality's starting to struggle. If this goes to overtime, Jason, I mean, all 3 maps did, but this one would be, I think, the most surprising.
Oh, it would be unreal. We kind of made the joke that this was like 2014 Nuke, and that would actually have it come to reality. The 14-1 halves back and forth. Oh, dear. Opening kill provided by MOUZ. That's on Apex. We already saw him getting a little frustrated earlier. Remember as well, it is Matt, the assistant coach, standing behind Vitality, a former 1.6 player.
Means they're probably screwed because Mats are not very smart people.
You would know?
I would, yeah, unfortunately.
Ooh, that's nice. Dexter walks right into the barrel. Vitality's gonna come right back up, throwing smokes outside, setting up a wall, blocking off all information, and then walking in towards lobby. Contact at door. It's gonna be NBK. dupreeh shows a shoulder. Great double kill. It is old Nuke. NBK with a stunning triple. MOUZ is gonna get to double digits.
The fun and games are gone. I don't hear any war chants now from Apex. Might be panic bells instead. ZywOo left in a 1-on-3, and he's found by Frozen, who's flanking through from the ramp. And you are absolutely right. MOUZ are at double digits, 15-10.
NBK.
dupreeh's trying to calm them down, I think.
This is fantastic stuff. Good recovery, even going for the third. He finds an immediate headshot. He's been great. There's, coming into this year, there was a lot of questions. There's a lot of players like returning to the professional Counter-Strike that had been out of it from earlier, or from different points from the online era. It's nice seeing a lot of them just come back and seemingly not miss too much of a step.
Yeah, all it took was one land to remind them what the better game was.
Ooh, again, Hero AK-47. Last time it was on ZywOo, this time it's on Magisk. Can he provide the opening needed?
Flash over and smoke lineup for Vitality. Just straight smokes, in fact. And they'll cover off the garage. Oh my goodness, that was an early peek. I thought torzsi had that. That must have missed by the smallest of margins, Jason, as Dexter is in a perfect position with Frozen to play off this, to set the crossfire. A line of destruction, but dupreeh somehow prevails in getting the kill back. He has to get the bomb, however, and torzsi is near enough by. dupreeh's aware of it. That'll bait out the shot and force him off, so at least they recover the objective.
There's a chance here. Apex is in vents. He's cutting off any rotation. dupreeh can drop down. There's nobody here for MOUZ. If he can put this smoke down, NBK's gonna have to come through secret. There's a real chance.
He's gonna go that way as well. That's the disappointing part from Apex's perspective.
Yeah, but if anyone goes through vents, torzsi.
You're right.
Oh no, this is not good. Apex with 1. Rifle drops into his hands, but he's got Apex behind, or he's got NBK behind, excuse me.
NBK's gonna have to clean lineup from the side entrance. Oh no, he's going for the front entrance. torzsi hasn't dropped down yet. This is timing. Apex doesn't know it. They're beside each other. NBK jumps in. He hears the drop now, so he's inevitably going to look this way. Gun barrel. My goodness, he gave torzsi a chance, and now NBK gets on the horse. He's made the noise. The doors are open, and dupreeh to close the game. 16-10. Vitality will take the series in map 3.
Oh, Lord, but it wasn't pretty, and it wasn't great, and they're going to have a conversation.
Oh, man,
you can see
Apex is stressed.
Yes, still stressed, still frustrated, and why not? But either way, it's 2 hero AK-47 rounds on the T side of Nuke that bring Vitality forward, that allow them to take...